subscribe. Tariq Radio. Like and subscribe.
Get Omni Man in the building. Omni Man.
How you doing, brother Tariq?
I'm good, Omni Man. How are you, bro?
I'm doing good. I just wanted to touch on one of your subjects. I wanted to say that they say black people we're DEI hires and everything like that, but we have historical evidence as to why we're black people do get like welfare and stuff like that, and many of us don't. But the majority of white
That's
people get what. Yeah, the majority of white people get welfare, but they don't really have a historical reasoning as to why they get welfare. They're just lazy
slow,
shitholes.
slow down, slow down. You saying we? Where you black at?
Well, I'm from California, bro. This is a troll page.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. It was like some white stuff on your page. I'm like, okay, what's that?
Yeah, I'm a troll. I troll white people hard.
Oh, okay. Now, where's your family from? Let me see what's going on with you. Where's your family from?
I'm Mr. E and J. We talked before, but my family's from Louisiana.
Oh,
I have a my big mama's name Louise from Louisiana. So
Louise from Louisiana.
yes, sir.
Have you been down there?
Never.
And
But
you
I'm FBA all the way, man.
flag and the FBA's. Come on now.
Come on, Tariq, don't do me like that,
Doing
bro.
your
I respect you, huh?
brother. I'm doing you like that. Come on now,
Come on, Tariq. Come on, bro. I'm from California. I'm from I've been to Allensville. I mean Allensworth. I'm from Bakersfield,
brother.
man.
Are you a Hispaniard?
Tariq, man, stop doing me like that, bro. I got Tariq. I got dreads all the way down to my back, man. I ain't even playing.
That's not
I'm telling you,
dreads.
bro.
That's not
Huh?
dreads. That's not dreads. Those are
Tariq, bro, I'm telling you, man. I'm a huge supporter of you. This is just a troll page. If you look at
dreads. But
my page.
that's pinata candy, nigga. You got pinata candy,
All right, man. I'm
bro.
gonna let you get your jokes off because you gotta do your stuff for your peoples, man. I'm one of your peoples, man.
That's
So
cool. But come on, I need to know that lineage, brother.
I told you, brother. I got a big
Um,
mom from both sides, man. I'm FBA all the way. I got a big mama named Louise
no,
from Louisiana.
uh,
She was born in Rankin County, Mississippi.
you got a big mama named Louisa. That's who that's what her name is.
Hey, man, I respect it, man. I
And that's
respect it,
all right.
man. What else you gotta ask me, man? I'm telling you, I'm FBA, man. I got a twin brother. He come in here and tell you the same.
No, bruh. If you ain't been down to your big mama's hometown, no.
Brother, my big mama died when I was like
But
7.
still,
I'm 30.
you would
Yeah,
still have relatives down there. Somebody would go down there and visit.
but I've only been to California. I'm from California. I'm from Bakersfield. I'm right by you. I never been in the South for none of that
Yeah,
stuff, but they tell me about it.
yeah. I believe you're Hispanic, brother, and that's okay.
Brother, I'm not
Brother,
Hispanic.
I hear
We
DACA papers in the background ruffling around. I hear
Hey Tariq, hey, I heard you was Haitian. You know what I'm saying? Do you got some dogs in the background? You got on the grill or something?
much love to the Haitians. I got love.
You feel me? Yeah, that's why he did the 1804. I wish I respect and
I
love.
do.
You feel me?
Respect the culture.
I think you got some ties over there. You feel me? Who knows?
All my family is here. Y'all people didn't see.
It's like- okay, same here. That's what I'm telling you,
I'm
brother.
always in Alabama around my family. I done been down there about 2 or 3 times. So shit.
That's right,
You, brother, you talking about you ain't been to the South. Now that's questionable. Now,
brother. A lot of people from Cali ain't been to the South. Come
no,
on, brother. I ain't the only one.
oh, not really. No, no, no.
Ah, brother, come on now.
Oh, FBAs, they gonna visit somebody.
Who? Well, all our family over here though. Like I said,
Oh,
my people's from Allensworth, Bakersfield, California, L.A. You, all across the West Coast.
uh,
And Sacramento, Oakland, and I got paperwork from the from the five civilized tribes.
okay,
My big daddy.
okay. Now you all over the place. Now you got Indians, big money.
Yeah, from Oakland to Louisiana to Mississippi. Yeah, like all FBA. Come on, brother. I'm not no Hispanic. I'm telling you, I got dreads all the way down to my ass crack.
Dude.
You feel me, Tariq? Stop playing with me, bro. You
Yeah,
feel me? I
that,
got the
that's
FBA hairline.
that's seaweed from crossing the Rio Grande, brother. You came across the border. That's seaweed.
I had one of them Asians do my shit, huh?
Oh no, no, brother. All right, thank you, brother. It's questionable. That is questionable. If you ain't been down south, you ain't seen your family talking about you got a big mama named Louisa in Louisiana. Nigga, please. I don't believe that. You got an abuela somewhere down in um, Tabasco, Mexico. Yeah, that's okay. And that's all right. There's nothing wrong with that. Go in there and make you a big bowl of menudo and keep it pimping, man. Keep that thing player. All right. Come on, let's get a couple of more calls on here. I'm not gonna hold y'all too long. We in here deep, but we in here hella deep. We are in here deep. Man, let me see who we got. Y'all raise those hands, family. Y'all raise them hands. Let's raise them hands. Let me see who we got up in here. I want to get some new faces in here. All right. Let me get Miss Mouse up in here. Mouse up here looking like she made good potato salad. Miss Mouse, hop on in here, Mouse. Mouse, hop on in here. Mouse look like she run a daycare and sell Egyptian musk oil on the side. Miss Mouse, hop on in, dear. Where you at, Miss Mouse? Okay, Miss Mouse ain't saying nothing. I want to get Miss Mouse up in here. She might have hit the thing by mistake. Oh,
Uh, Good morning. I'm sorry, I didn't know how to unmute
hey,
myself.
dear, how are you, Miss Mouse?
I'm doing great, in
I'm
yourself?
good, dear. Where you from, Mouse?
I was born in Miami, but I was raised in D.C. in Montgomery County, Maryland. Also,
Really? Now, where's your family from? You were born in Miami. You're Caribbean?
no,
Okay.
no, my parents are from a small town in South
Oh,
Carolina.
okay. Got it. Got it. Got it. On your mind?
But just so happened, I wanted to ask you
Yes.
something. Just so happened, have you noticed how? And the reason that I'm asking this is because I had seen this young guy, and he's not FBA, and he goes to England and the UK and all these different things, and he talked to a lot of foreign Black people over there. And so he was talking to two young guys. One was from Africa, and the other one was from Jamaica, and they was talking about how they had just come back from over here taking acting classes in Chicago.
Mm.
So I was like, what? It blew me. And so I began to think about how a lot of them come over here and they act as if they are us, like that guy who played in, I believe it's called Snowflake or something like that,
Yeah.
the drug show that was
Oh,
out. And even
Idris.
Idris, I forget his name. And so just so happened for the past month, you know Clifton Davis.
Oh, yeah. Love Clifton Davis.
Like, he's on this new supposedly all Black, the first all Black soap opera. And everybody, to me, looks like they're from somewhere else. They don't look foundational Black American at all, except for Clifton Davis and maybe one or two other people.
Mm.
And so it made me think about what this guy was told when he was over in Great Britain about how they're coming over here to take classes to act like us.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's called Beyond the Gates. That's the name
Okay.
of it. That's the name of the new all Black, supposedly all Black soap opera. But they have a Black guy and a white guy kissing and things like that.
Or,
And just it's just a whole bunch of, and I just want to ask your opinion about that. What's your thoughts on that, about them being able to come over here and to look like us a little bit, you know, just by their skin color,
yeah.
but they're from someone else and they're trying to act like they're us. Why can't they just be?
Right. And yeah, thank you, dear. Thank you, dear. Because yeah, we've been talking about that. We've been talking about that. How and a lot of people have been kind of complaining about it. How people come over, the foreigners, and they get a lot of acting roles. And there's a few reasons for that. Well, one of the reasons is that the foreigners, when Hollywood puts them on, I think Hollywood they look at them as being easier to control. They won't have the same grassroots influence as a Denzel would have. You see, they want these people who are Hollywood good, but they don't really have no grassroots support. So they understand if these people don't have no grassroots backup, they're going to be more loyal to the Hollywood system. You feel what I'm saying? Like, for example, a Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle basically told the industry to kiss his ass. He had the grassroots to back him up and went out here and became just as successful. Then when he circled the block back to the establishment, they were like they had to break bread. You understand? They hate that kind of influence. They hate that. They hate a black person can tell them to kick rocks and that black person is still going to be good. You can go around here and still sell out shows all over the place without the Hollywood system. And then you force them to have to come to the table and play ball. They hate when we have that kind of influence. Foreigners don't really have that kind of influence like that. You dig? Yeah, foreigners don't really have that. Yeah, my brother Macau just texted me. He said the Lauryn Hill blueprint. That's another thing. Lauryn Hill, she didn't really buck dance and bow down to the industry. You know, she dealt with the industry on her own terms. Lauryn Hill can still sell out concerts now. That woman ain't had really had a big album out in decades. And if she did a concert, it'd be sold out. Yeah. So they hate when we have that kind of influence. So foreigners, again, they're not going to be clicked into the grassroots like that. So they're more easily controllable. But the caveat is, here's the thing: the bad side is because they don't have that grassroots appeal, a lot of their projects don't really pop off like that. Have you noticed a lot of these shows are trash? There's no appeal to a lot of these shows where these folks are on them. I'm not trying to hate on them. You think white folks might tune in to see a black face or whatever, but the thing is, there's a certain charm and charisma that we look for. A lot of these cats just don't have it, and I'm not saying that to be mean. A lot of them just don't have the same type of swag, aura, appeal that Majara. They don't really have it. When what black person have you seen said, "Hey man, I got to go see a Cynthia Erivo movie"? Come on, really? What black person have you seen wanting to go run out to see a Cynthia Erivo damn movie? You know, white people, well, she's a strange looking negress. Well, yeah, they'll check it out. She'd be the Negro oddity in the movie, like Wicked or whatever that movie she was. She's a green witch. Yeah, they'll look at that. You know, white folks like that. We don't sit there and we don't rock with no Cynthia Erivo. Yeah, let's be real. Remember they tried to do that Fresh Prince reboot? I've never seen one episode. I saw the commercials, was never interested. I wasn't interested in any sense of the word. I wasn't interested because you got to have at least one FBA in there who's the main person, and it just wasn't hitting. It just wasn't hitting. It was tethered out. Let's get Volk. Volk, you tried to get on the other day, but you didn't say nothing. Volk Digital. You want to unmute your microphone, Volk Digital? All right, Volk. Since you're not saying anything, I give you 5 seconds to get on. All right. I don't know why you get on and then don't want to say nothing. All right. I don't know what that's about. All right, let's get some more people in here. Was that Mr. E and J? Oh, all right, hold on. Let me see. We got a lot of folks in here. Let's get Trust. Let's get Trust in here. Mr. Trust, hop on in. What's up?
Y'all, we've been talking about reparations, which we all do have. But again, I want to get your opinion on this. We got an administration that has now cut black grants that will benefit us. They have also cut a lot of the opportunities for contractors. They have been actively trying to erase our history, including the African American Museum. And we got Elon Musk that got a punch in the face from trying to take, I believe, taking Stephen Miller's wife. No one's talking about that. They're actually having fights in the White House, which I think is hilarious. And then he blames it on his 5-year-old son for punching him in the face. But, we know that fights are taking place in the White House. But besides all that, wanted to get your opinion on how are we expecting to get reparations at this point when we have a administration pretty much very active trying to erase our history so they're not responsible. So why teach, what I mean? They're not responsible.
Why are people giving you the thumbs down, Trust? A lot of people giving you the thumb. Do they know your voice sounds familiar? You got enough.
Yeah. This is my other comment. You know what this is.
Okay, I knew you sounded familiar. What's your other screen name again? Cutie on Duty. What's his other screen name again? Because when he started
I'm not sure. I can't remember, but I've battled it out with him, and questioned his ethnic background, and he claims that
we
he
from
is one
South
of us.
Carolina, 250 years.
He's talking to me. Excuse me. See, that's why we hit. That's why we battle it out, because he interrupts me, and he's very rude. But you were talking to me. You did say Cutie on Duty, right?
I did.
King Tariq. Okay, so you didn't say trust.
Right.
So yes, like I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted by this suspected tether. Yes, I said, there he goes. I'll just wait till he finishes whatever he's going to say, and then I'll rebut whatever he's going to say.
Thank you. Miriam, hop on real quick, because I remember, I can't think of what your other screen.
Hey there, how you doing, Brother Tariq?
It's Halo.
There you go.
Yeah, good to talk to you again, brother.
Yeah, he's definitely a tether.
I'm not a tether. Please, I don't need you to speak for me. I got the paperwork.
Shut up, Shill. You are.
Shields. Why? Because you voted for Trump? I asked an honest question.
You come up here half-ass trolling and think that you're brilliant.
Nobody's trolling.
You're really not. Shut up.
Are you going to answer the question?
Grease on your body.
Are you going to answer the question?
Answer what question? What question?
I asked, how are we going to get reparations if we have an administration that's actively taking
what's going
history
on
away
over there
so they're not responsible?
If your bed wench mammy putting any type of bushmeat oil on
See, people, this is what happens when you have someone that can't answer the question.
FBA.
I am FBA. What are you talking about?
If you aren't that, you definitely are op. So what do you want? Why do you even bother coming in here? You are just
I asked the question.
You are
what's going to happen?
You answer the question. I don't have to answer anything from you. You're not my father, my man, my brother, my keeper. You answer the question.
So Tariq,
when the last time you used
my question is to you.
Deodorant. Answer that question. You musty, dusty, crusty, ashes all fall down, border hopping.
Where did you find her?
Boat fleeing.
In these Twitter streets.
Shut up,
listen, again, ma'am, if you can't answer my question, pass it over to your colleague.
What are you doing? No, you answer the question. You're not.
The question is
anything.
The question is.
You don't have
let me help you out again.
Let me help you, because I know it's late. You don't have to
turn your hearing aid on, and you're not listening to me.
Question your mama, who's your daddy? How about that? Are you Nigerian?
We got brother.
Are you Kenyan or Ghanaian? Or are you a Caribbean? Or are you a Haitian?
South Carolinian.
You damn sure not from our lineage. You're not from the soil. You're not FBA freedmen. So don't.
South Carolinian from both sides of my family. How about you?
That's what you say. That's what you say.
Kingstree, South Carolina. Kingstree, South Carolina. Andrews, and Myrtle Beach.
And you always talking against how
you just don't like me. Let's say that. Let's say you don't like me. I feel better about it.
We can see it. We can see it. Up that hairlining. What about
that? Hey, I'm fresh, baby. Trust me, I'm fresh. I'm fresh.
Trust nothing.
Anyway,
trust that you're ashy and trust that you're.
Tariq, do you have anyone else that can answer the question for me? I think it's a very important question.
With bugs coming out the side of it, fly swallowers or for sale.
She's not even funny.
You for 50 cents, so I can help you out.
Your jokes is worth 50 cents. I'll buy it from you.
Whatever.
So you can't use it again.
Nothing. You are nothing. You are buster.
Okay. So answer the question, ma'am.
You're musty.
You're ashy, all fall down.
Dusty. Shut up, Fleer. Shut up,
Okay.
Fleer.
Yeah.
Bye. Bye.
Clear what?
Bye.
So my question is this:
Bye.
we have
My
an
question
administration.
is, my
See,
question is,
this concerns me. No one is
go
answering
ahead.
my question,
Uh-huh.
and apparently
We
you
did
can't
Wait,
either.
answer.
wait, hold on. No, we got Marcel. Let's get brother Marcel in here.
Hey Tariq, how are
Hey,
you?
brother Marcel, how are you, sir?
I'm doing well. So trust I can answer your question. We gonna keep stumping for reparations like we were doing when the Democrats were in office and we couldn't get it. Don't you dare forget, in California, where Tariq lives, that has a super majority. The Democrats have a super majority, meaning the Republicans can't stop anything, can't pass anything. They had a chance to do reparations, and the Democrats sabotage it. Don't you forget. Throughout this
Well,
entire, don't you interrupt me. I'm answering your question.
oh,
So
okay, go
let
ahead.
me answer it. Don't forget, throughout this entire nation, there are states where the Democrats have a supermajority and they ain't doing a damn thing for reparations. And our people are in those states fighting for reparations. So we're going to keep
Would you
pushing
agree it's a
either
federal issue?
we're going to keep pushing either party to give us reparations like we are entitled to receive. The same thing we have done during Jim Crow. Whether we were in states that were ran by the Republicans, that were ran by the Democrats, we were still not treated as equitable citizens and we still pushed and fought. That's the same thing we're going to do here. And I just want to say something about education, since I'm a teacher. The truth of the matter is they're taking our history out of school. They never taught our history in schools. And let me tell you how the Democrats play along with that. In the state of Illinois, Governor Pritzker, I believe that's his name, he mandated that Jewish history be taught. He has not done that for Black American history. Here in South Carolina, I wrote my state senator, Margie Bright. I wrote James Clyburn begging them to pass legislation to mandate that Black American history be taught. Being that South Carolina, since you're claiming to be of South Carolinian lineage, being that South
Absolutely. What part of South Carolina are you from,
being
sir?
that South Carolina was once upon a time the blackest state in America. It
Absolutely.
was the
That's where my
blackest
family's from.
state.
So what
Okay,
part
why
are
are
you
you
from?
interrupting me? Why are you interrupting me? Because I'm calling out your Democrats, so you can't take it. Let me
Oh,
finish.
you're making
Let me
a
finish.
political issue. I'm actually simply asking
It,
about all
it
of us
is a
Black
political
Americans.
issue. It is a political issue. How the
Why?
hell is
Okay, so
reparations going
Florida,
to happen?
listen,
How is reparations going to happen?
Florida has made it illegal
Okay,
basically
okay.
for,
I'm going to continue what I
all
was
right.
saying.
So,
I wrote James Clyburn and I wrote Senator Margie Bright, trying to get them to make Black American history mandatory to be taught in all public schools. Since South Carolina, for over 200 years, was the blackest state in America. It's still one of
absolutely.
the blackest states in America. None of them would even lift a finger to do it. However, James Clyburn always pushes for the Catawba Native Americans, who were a slave owning red Native American tribe. He pushes for them to get reparations and he renews the bill every 10 years or something like that. So, how are we going to get reparations? That's the question that should be asked, whether the Republicans are in office. And remember, we don't vote for them in large numbers, but the Democrats who
Republic
will not the
plans.
Democrats who will not survive without our votes, we have to ask the same thing when they're in office too. And that right there is the problem. So
So I can't listen, brother. Listen, I can't speak to what the Democrats have done. What we do know is that yes, there is a basis. Not obviously what we both agree on. There's a basis of African American studies that they do teach in the schools. However, it's not enough. I think we both could agree on that. They need to go more in depth of the heroes that have brought a lot to this country, that made this country for what it is, that made everybody's lives better from their inventions, their ideas, and everything else, right? We both agree on that. But today we have an active administration that's trying to erase the little that we do have that's being taught. I doubt in this new plan that they're making for the schools and education for the department, we are going to be included in that. They are trying to erase our history.
Trust, let
So
me say something real quick. Tariq, you have a hidden history museum in California, right?
Absolutely.
California has a Democratic majority. LA is the same thing, correct?
Yep.
Have they helped your museum one bit?
Not at all.
There you go. Okay.
Sharif, have you
Also,
received any
trust,
federal
trust,
funding?
Not
wait a minute. Trust, hold on. I'm not going to defend the Trump administration because they be on BS as well, but I am going to call out lies. You said that Trump was trying to defund the African American Museum of
Absolutely.
History up there in DC. That's a
Right
lie.
here in DC.
That's a lie. I read the article.
I'm here. Sir,
Hold
I'm
on.
here. They're sending things.
I'm not, hold on. I read the article because I saw the headlines. The only thing that has happened thus far is a Bible that a lady from South Carolina donated to the museum was returned to her, that her great great grandparents had, and her family tree was in there. The Smithsonian made a comment saying that it was donated on a temporary basis and the time for having that Bible had expired, and that's why they returned it. It had nothing to do with Trump's
Sir,
administration.
sir, I will say for you to do a little bit more research. Do a little
I
bit
did
more
a lot of
research.
research. Okay,
They're
show me where I'm
actively
wrong. Show me where I'm wrong.
anybody that's listen. Let me tell you this much: anybody that's receiving any type of federal funds, it could be on the chopping block. You're seeing this happening with Harvard right now and holding them hostage, just like the
Harvard
mafia.
has nothing to do with Black American
Just
history.
help me out. Follow me, sir. You're getting too excited here, sir.
Harvard has
It's too
nothing
late
to
for
do with
this.
us.
It's too
Harvard has
late for
nothing
this.
to do with us.
All I'm saying is this,
Harvard's been
sir,
hiring Black
sir.
immigrants and white liberals who do nothing
I'm
for us.
trying to talk to you.
Congress and all this.
Listen, this was not an election, this was a takeover. All right. If you think that the
How
Heritage
was it a takeover?
Foundation doesn't have plans,
Kamala,
sir, you keep talking over me.
was
You can't
pitchfork
hear me if you're
candidate.
talking at the same time, sir. All I'm saying, if you think the Heritage Foundation doesn't have plans for Black people, you are sadly mistaken and uninformed.
Okay, trust. Let me say this, and I'm going to land. If
Please
the
do.
Heritage Foundation have plans for Black people, then why did the Democrats not have plans for us as well?
Oh, they tried, but you guys didn't want them. You said she wasn't Black.
Yeah.
You said no. You can't be in this type of situation and cry for Democrats about why didn't they fight hard enough? Because you were fighting against them. That's why.
No, we were telling them to give us some damn tangibles. How come your Democrats didn't give us no tangibles?
They said they were coming with the tangibles. Even Governor Westmore here in Maryland have spoken on this, right? We don't need no more research. We don't need no more studies. We want tangibles. We want to bring this. So stop all that bull crap. That's what he said. You got
minorities, not just for us. No. He wanted to do another minority program, meaning his fellow immigrants.
The issue is, I think, is Western white civilization. It's not even about Democrat or Republican.
Have a good day. I'm not about to hear no damn Democrat shield babble. This dude, first of all, Halo, aka Truth, is a major Democrat shield. All right, this is a Democrat shield. We do not believe he's from this lineage. This dude just, his job is to troll these spaces with these Democrat talking points. Him, RJ, and Daniel. Yeah, the same talking points. They regurgitate all of the same talking points. No, we ain't going for it. And I do not think for a minute that Halo is his family's from South Carolina. I don't believe that. I don't believe that whatsoever. I think this dude is from the Caribbean somewhere. I do not believe that dude's family's from South Carolina. It's all damn cap. And all them damn Democrat shield talking points that we've debunked over and over again. We ain't going for that.
From New York Times best-selling author Tariq Nasheed comes Foundational Black American Race Baiter, the groundbreaking book shaking up the conversation on race in America. As one of the most influential voices for Black Americans today, Nasheed exposes the tactics used to manipulate, subjugate, and control Black communities. In this powerful read, Tariq Nasheed equips you with the knowledge to resist injustice and reclaim your narrative. Don't miss out on the book that's redefining the game. Foundational Black American Race Baiter, available now at official FBA.com. Get your copy today.